Hello students, today we are going to learn duals and negation of the compound statements. Dual, we use letters T and C to denote tautology and contradiction respectively. Means for tautology we use the letter small t, whereas for contradiction we use the letter small c. If two statements contain logical connective like or and letters T and C, then they are said to be duals of each other. If one of them is obtained from the other by interchanging or with and T with C. Means while finding the dual, you just have to convert the logical connective or by and if and is given you will replace it by or. Similarly, T you will replace by C, and if C is given then you will replace that by T. And whenever the negation sign is present, you will keep that sign as it is. So for example, the dual of P or Q is P and Q. Dual of T or P is C and P. Here tautology will be replaced by contradiction and the logical connective or will be replaced by and. Then third one, T and P will become C or P. Now here we consider a question. Write the duals of each of the following. First one, P or Q and R or S. Now dual will be P and Q or R and S. Here at both the places or is present, that we will replace by and this middle and we will replace by or. Second, negation of P or Q and negation of R and S. Dual will be negation of P and Q or negation of R or S. As I earlier told you that if the negation sign is present, then that sign we will keep as it is. Third one, negation of P and negation of Q and P or Q and negation of R. So dual will be negation of P or negation of Q or P and Q or negation of R. Everywhere we will replace and by and or by and. Fourth one, C or P and Q or R. So this C will become T and P or Q and R. One more question. Negation of P or Q and R and T. Now dual will be negation of P and Q or R or C. Now next part, write the negation of the following statements. Now this was all about the duals. Now we will see how to find the negation of the given statements. First one, P and Q or R. Now here we want negation. So first we will write this entire statement as it is, and outside the rectangular bracket we will apply the negation sign. Now this negation sign we are going to apply for each and every term. But since here the bracket is present, first we will write this as negation of first term. This and will become or and negation of the bracket. Now negation of P as it is or as it is, because already we have applied negation for that P and that logical connective and. Now we are going to apply this negation sign to this bracket. So this will become negation of Q and negation of R. Means we are going to apply that negation sign to each and every term for the statement symbol as well as for the logical connective. Now second, P or Q and Q or negation of R. Here also, while finding the negation, first we will write the given statement as it is in the rectangular box, and from outside we will apply the negation sign. Since at both the places brackets are present here, first we will write negation of first bracket, middle term, that is logical connective and, will become OR, and negation of second bracket. Now applying negation to each and every term of first bracket, we will get negation of P and negation of Q. This OR will be as it is because already we have applied negation sign to that. Now applying negation sign to the second bracket, we will get negation of Q and R, because here already negation sign is present for R, so that negation will get cancelled and we will get only R. Just like minus minus will become plus, like negation will get cancelled. Now here third one, negation of P and Q or P and negation of Q. First we will write the entire statement as it is. We will apply the negation from outside. Here also, just like the previous sum, two brackets are present. So we will apply negation sign to both the brackets, and middle term, which is OR, that will become AND. Now applying negation to each and every term of first bracket, negation will get cancelled. Here we will get P or negation of Q, middle is AND, then negation of P or Q. Here also negation will get cancelled for Q. Now fourth one, P implies Q. Now while we learn about the dual and negation, I told you that OR will become and will become OR, but we have not discussed about the implication and double implication. So whenever the implication means conditional statement is given, just like this P implies Q, first we will write the equivalent statement of that, so that this implication we will convert into the other logical connective. Here we can write P implies Q is equivalent to negation of P or Q, or we can say that first statement implies second statement is equivalent to negation of first statement or second statement. Here if you construct the truth table for both these statements, then the last column will be the same. That means we can say that these two are logically equivalent. So instead of this P implies Q, we can use negation of P or Q. Now since no implication sign is present here, easily we can find the negation. So negation will be P and negation of Q. Now next question, P implies Q or R. So here also, since conditional statement is given, first we will convert it into the equivalent statement. So equivalent statement will be negation of P or Q, and this or R which is given outside the bracket will be as it is. Now negation of this statement is applying negation from outside to the entire statement. So answer will be P and negation of Q and negation of R. Now next, suppose double implication is given. P double implies Q. Now which is equivalent to first statement implies second statement and second statement implies first statement. Means P implies Q and Q implies P. Now already we know how to write the equivalent statement for implies. So here we will write negation of first statement or second statement. That will be the equivalent statement for P implies Q. And here also negation of first statement or second statement. But here since Q is given first, so the equivalent statement will be negation of Q or P. Negation of first statement or second statement. Now to this we can easily apply the negation. So answer will be applying negation P and negation of Q or Q and negation of P. Now suppose the statements are like this. Write the negation of the following. First one, x plus 8 is strictly greater than 11, or y minus 3 is equal to 6. Now first we will write this in symbolic form. We will find negation for that, and then we will write the final answer in the form of statement, because the question is given in the form of statement. So here P will be x plus 8 is strictly greater than 11, and Q will be y minus 3 is equal to 6. So symbolic form is P or Q. Now we know how to find negation for this. Negation will be negation of P and negation of Q. Now by using this symbolic form, we will write the statement, that is x plus 8 is less than or equal to, because we want negation, less than or equal to 11, and y minus 3 is not equal to 6. Means these two statements we will write in the form of negation, and this or will become and. Now next, all natural numbers are whole numbers. Now whenever the term all is given to write the negation, we will replace this all by sum, and whenever the word sum is given, we will replace that by all. So here negation of this statement will be some natural numbers are not whole numbers. Now third, for every n belongs to n square plus n plus 2 is divisible by 4. Now whenever this quantifier for every is given, while writing the negation, we will replace this for every by there exist. And whenever there exist is given, we will replace this by for every while writing the negation. So here our negation will be there exist n belongs to n such that n square plus n plus 2 is not divisible by 4. Whenever we write the statement for there exists, we write such that here. Then fourth one, there exists x belongs to n such that x minus 17 is strictly less than 20. Now replacing this there exists by for every x belongs to n, x minus 17 is greater than or equal to 20. Now one more statement, quadrilateral is a square if and only if it is a rhombus. Now if you observe carefully, then this is the statement of double implication. Means if we consider P for quadrilateral is a square and Q for quadrilateral is a rhombus, then our symbolic form will be P double implies Q. And we already know when the P double implies Q is given, first we write that double implication in the form of conditional statement, that is implication. Then we write the equivalent statement for that, and after converting into equivalent statement, we apply the negation, and we are getting this after getting the negation. So from this we can write the negation for the given statement. So we can, instead of P substituting this statement and instead of Q substituting the statement of rhombus, the answer will be quadrilateral is a square and it is not rhombus, or quadrilateral is a rhombus and it is not square. Thank you students. Be safe.